Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to do 2 boxes of the POTUS White House Hobby Box. So far I've liked this product. There are 4 5-card packs in here. So what can we get here? We can get autographs, 1 out of 11, DNA cards, 1 out of 8, sawdust or wood, 1 out of 13, an old coin, 1 out of 10, a silver coin, 1 out of 2.5, a new coin, 1 out of 2.5, an art sketch, 1 out of 180, that's the rarest thing, stamps, 1 out of 3, fabric, 1 out of 110, written word, 1 out of 8, documents touched, 1 out of 2.5. And then this hobby box also has some exclusives. The presidential foil, 1 out of 1.8, and First Lady's 1 out of 2.5. So theoretically, you'd get a presidential foil or First Lady out of every box. Obviously, what I want the most, the silver coins are cool, old coins are cool, DNA cards are cool, autographs can be cool. Sometimes they're, it depends who it is. Sketch cards are definitely cool. The rest are decent. I did get from another product a written word of Thomas Jefferson, which was really, really cool. And it was a full word. It wasn't just like a piece of a word like some of them have. But let's put that over there. Okay, so let's open her up. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I love the way these packs look. These are just pretty packs. I have noticed that some of them can be purple and some of them can be blue. We have 2 purplish packs and 2 blue packs. I don't know exactly what the difference in the color means yet. I thought maybe it has something to do with the relics, but it didn't turn out to work out that way. Now just seeing thickness here, this purple one here is very thick. This other purple one is a little thinner or very thin. And then the 2 blue ones are both pretty middle size. So we're gonna open up the blue ones first. We'll finish with the thick pack because hopefully that'll be an old coin, or it's not a silver coin because it's too late. So it could be an old coin. All right, so we got William Taft. I am probably gonna collect this set, by the way. And I like on the back, by the way, it's got all the information about William Taft. They're all numbered to 350 unless there's a short print, but it tells you all about William Taft, which is kind of cool. Lyndon B. Johnson, the Yellow Oval Room. This card seems to have, it's a little rough, this card. I think they forgot to finish it or something. And then this is the, this is the presidential foil, is what it looks like. Like I said, you're likely to get 1 out of every box. So this is James Madison. There's only 30 of them, so I might try to collect these too, honestly. I've only opened up 5 boxes of this so far. This will be my 6th and 7th box, but I imagine it's not too hard to collect those foils. All right, second pack. James Buchanan, John Breckinridge. Come back for whatever the relic is. Fire in the Oval Office. And touch document of Teddy Roosevelt. 1901 to 1909 is when they were president, and that's a cool looking touch document there. It's not blank, which is, I don't like it when it's blank. I'll see if I can go online and find the full document there so I can show it to you. Sometimes some of the hobby box documents aren't on their website for whatever reason. But if it is, I'll see if I can show the picture. But this is a cool touch document because you can definitely tell it's something. All right, not bad. Touch documents odds are 1 out of 2.5, so not hard to get a touch document. But is it numbered, by the way? print run 200. So not the rarest of the touch documents I can get, but you know, it's a Teddy Roosevelt touch document. That's a decent looking touch document. So that's cool. All right, now for the 2 purple packs. We got Zachary Taylor. We got Josh Habersham. We got a foil card. So this is a foil card, which is not considered an insert. It's just, or I guess it is considered an insert, because then it's the blue room. So this is actually what you get out of one of the packs. It's this is the Aurora. So it says 3 relics or inserts and 1 Aurora. The POTUS card that I got before is the presidential foil. That's considered a relic or an insert. This is the Aurora that you get per box. Numbered out of 25. Okay. All right, now for the thick card. This could be DNA. It's pretty light. It could be a stamp, could be a DNA. They do have stamps in here, right? Yeah. Could be a fabric. I don't think it's a coin, but I could be wrong. It's pretty thick. This might be a DNA. We'll see. This is almost certainly either a DNA or a coin. If it is a coin, it's a light coin, that's for sure. Or a stamp, I guess. Okay. Caesar Rodney. James Polk. And the next card is the relic. We have okay, a William Jefferson Clinton dime from 1996. Numbered, it's not even numbered. That's how common it is. All right, well, I got some loose change. It moves around in there. Huh, okay. I'm not gonna consider that a win. All right, let's do the second box. First box, not great. Probably give it a 3. The best card is the Teddy Roosevelt, and that is not a hard card to get, 1 out of 2.5. So here's hoping we do a little better on the second box. All right, something's heavy-ish. Okay, this is also a coin of some sort, I think. It's heavier, but it's not silver. So we'll see what it is. Looks like 3 purple packs and 1 blue pack. So let's open up the blue pack first. Again, you're guaranteed an Aurora out of every box. So, you know, we know one of these packs will be that. Okay, we got Woodrow Wilson. We got John Breckinridge. There's our Aurora card. And White House Library. Okay, there's the Aurora card, Richard Rush. Okay, so we expect the Aurora card, so not disappointed in it. Okay, this one looks like a First Lady. Okay, we got Franklin Roosevelt. We got Gerald Ford. We got Helen Taft, First Lady. So these are the, well, first of all, Lorenzo Wilson, architect. That's kind of cool, the architect of the White House. That's that's a cool card. And then the First Ladies, I could also potentially collect. There's not very many of them. There's only 30, I think. This is Helen Taft, 1909 to 1913, card number 16. All right. All right, pack number 3. Teddy Roosevelt, Charles Lee. Oh, there's an autograph. All right. And State Dining Room. So there's some sort of autograph in here, unless it's a written word. But autographs are 1 in 11. So I was not guaranteed one, that's for sure. Written word is 1 out of 8, so I don't know which it is yet, but it's one of the two. This is a... Wow, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. It's a cut autograph of Lyndon B. Johnson, 1963 to 1969. First name only. So it's his, I guess he signed Lyndon. 6 out of 8. Winner. I'm happy with that. Cut autograph of Lyndon B. Johnson, 6 out of 8. All right. That is more like it. Okay, last pack here. Now on this one, I'm almost certain it's a coin because it's heavier than the other packs. It is not heavy enough to be a silver coin, so I can only hope it's an old coin and not a Bill Clinton dime. It's not a dime because it's too heavy to be a dime, but it could be like a quarter or something like that. Okay. Timothy Pickering, Woodrow Wilson, and the coin is, okay, it's, I mean, it's not an old coin, but somebody who's at least black and white, so that's a good sign. All right. Okay, Calvin Coolidge. This is an Indian head. Problem with Indian heads, and sorry I'm tilting the coin, but I always check on Indian heads if you can see the date of the coin, and usually you can't. But on this one, okay, I'm gonna see if I can show this to you. This is a 1924? Yeah, 1924 Indian head. So I'm gonna zoom in here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but the lapel is where the date always is on the lapel of the nickel. And I'll move it around a little bit to see if you can get a good view. It's gonna be really hard on camera. You can actually see the date on this one. It's usually, it's worn out because of how they made them. But on this one, you can actually see the date. It's 1924. Well, that makes me pretty happy that you can see the date on this. Because you're not usually able to see that. All right. Well, that's the whole opening. So super happy. Lyndon B. Johnson autograph. Pretty happy with the Indian head where you can actually see the date on the lapel, 1924. The rest of it is decent. Not too happy about the Clinton dime, but whatever. The Theodore Roosevelt touch document's pretty decent. Overall, first box was like a 4, maybe a 3 even. Second box, I give like a 9. There's a cut signature of Lyndon B. Johnson and a Indian head where you can see the date. That's pretty decent. Give that one like an 8 or a 9. Not too shabby. All right, thank you so much. Talk to you later.